What's up? How you guys doing? All right. So I want to talk about this vaccine and how it's going to affect this country. They are going to do whatever they have to do to make sure you understand. Doesn't matter if you are a Democrat or Republican, conservative, liberal, or you call yourself in the middle. Don't matter. The whole point is to make sure everyone in this country, in this society, and the whole wide world as a whole to follow suit. That is the goal. So I am going to play this video and let you guys hear it, and we're going to go from there, and I will talk about it.
We are about to see Vice President Mike Pence get the coronavirus vaccine in a public demonstration of support. We're going down to Washington, where the Vice President is getting the shot, along with his wife, Karen Pence, and U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Jerome Adams. The White House arranged this public vaccination as a way to reassure people who are skeptical about getting the vaccine themselves. Let's listen in.
I wanted to play that because the whole purpose is, and the whole goal for them is to give you guys so-called reassurance and care of safety for you to take the vaccine. What they're going to do is they're going to be nice about it. And then they're going to ramp it up. And they're going to ramp it up. Niceness is going to turn into, how dare you not take the vaccine? And then after the loudmouth Karens jump on you for not taking the vaccine, it's going to go to an all-out assault, arrest, and they are going to push and mandate you to do these things. Like I said, Pfizer Incorporation are the ones that's going to make sure that the vaccine is being pushed onto the American public as a whole. And they are going to use people like Vice President Mr. Pence, and they also are going to use other celebrities. And then, of course, they're going to using political people, and they also going to use celebrities, and then they are going to use your neighbors. I told you guys, all of you people who claiming that they're not going to take the vaccine, eventually you are going to take the vaccine. I don't care. You can fight the power all you want to. You can go public enemy all you want to. But you are going to take the vaccine. Like I said, they are going to be nice to you about it. Reassurance. I want to make sure that you're okay. After a while, they are going to ramp it up. And they are going to go a little bit, they're going to go a little bit hardcore and extreme to make sure you take it. Not only through your jobs, but they are also going to do it where you cannot maneuver or move in this country without taking a vaccine. Like I told you, social engineering and agendas are being pushed in this country. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with race. The only geographics dealing with race who are skeptical are black folks. And I stated these things in my other videos, how black folks don't want to take the vaccine because of the history of these things, like the Tuskegee and the Tuskegee report and countless of other situations that happened during the 70s. You know, I had a conversation with a lady last night. I went to step out for a second and to get me a little drink or something, And I was sitting there and I was having a conversation with a lady. She was my age, in her 50s. And of course I'm in my late 40s. She was in her 50s. And we had a nice little conversation. And she's a nurse. She said she's been a nurse for over almost, a little over 25 years. And we were just talking about the vaccine. And I asked her, I was just telling her how I felt about it and all that kind of stuff. So I asked her, I said, "Are you going to take the vaccine?" And she said, "Well, I got two things to tell you about that." I said, "Okay." She said, "Well, I do believe that there is a virus out here because, I'm a nurse and I know people who have it and I've been around certain situations where I know they had it. And I do love my job. So, back to that one I just stated, I am, I want to be safe. So, yes, I will take the vaccine. And two, I love my job. So, yes, I want to take the vaccine because of my job. But far as them forcing the vaccine onto you is unconstitutional and it's illegal. But I will take the vaccine. That's what she stated. And there are going to be enormous of people out there who were skeptical, who saying that they don't believe in the vaccine, they don't believe in this and that and that and this. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you have a job and you love your job, you are going to take the vaccine. Just that simple. You are not going to maneuver in this country thinking that you're going to do whatever without taking that vaccine. It's just that simple. And I know people are skeptical, but if you are not thinking with a three-dimensional mindset, you are going to take that vaccine. It's just that simple. Like I said, I had a friend of mine ask me, what's the answer? What can we do? My friend, it's simple. You need to do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for you. I am not in anybody's situation or anybody's position in life to tell them what they can and can't do. The bottom line is you have to do what's best for you. If someone takes the vaccine, that's on them. I didn't argue with that woman and say, but. I said, okay. I hear you. I understand. Because her being a woman, her independency is what matters to her. The country going back to so-called quote unquote normalcy is what she wants. When you are a single woman, independent, you live on your own, you rely on your instincts and you rely on your job for income. That brings stability and independency for yourself where you can come and go as you please. And everyone knows women love a job. They love their jobs. They love it religiously. So that's not going to stop. So for them to have these things, they have to take the vaccine if they claim they want their so-called normalcy back. To fly airlines, you got to take the vaccine. To leave this country, you got to take a vaccine. They're going to get to a point to leave a state, you got to take a vaccine. There's so many things that they're going to, every single day, things can change. My personal opinion, will this country go back to normalcy? Absolutely not. It's not going to go back to normal. It's not. There's no way. There's no way this country is going to go back to normal. This country is too hell-bent on engineering people and making people go through these circus of situations in their lives. Businesses have shut down. People have been losing their jobs, their homes, their livelihoods, and now they want to force the vaccine onto the masses. And like I said, do your research. They are trying to tamper with these vaccines. Just because you see someone taking that vaccine does not mean that you're taking the same thing that the other person is taking. That's number one. And number two, we don't know how your body is going to react to certain things. You might have an allergic reaction. So once again, it's all about principle, common sense, and where you at in your lifestyle and your mindset if you are going to take the vaccine. It's not about race. When I talk about race, it's majority of black folks who claim that they're not going to take it. But like I said, if you love your job, if you love your livelihood, if you want to get out and about in this society, you will take that vaccine. Now, after they poke you with that vaccine, it's up to your body how your body is going to react to it. Like I said, agendas are being pushed. Social engineering is on a natural high. And it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, I don't care who you screaming and hollering at about. It doesn't matter, long as Donald Trump is not in office attitude, or Joe Biden's going to come in and change things and all this silly shit. Now, it doesn't matter what you say or what you think. The bottom line is agendas are being pushed, and everyone must tote the line if you call yourself wanting normalcy. So, guys, I just wanted you to see that the Vice President of the United States took the vaccine. And once again, the ball is in your court if you are going to take it or not.